Guys, what is going on here? Nightmare Gaming here, and I'm here with
Oh,
my buddy Luke. Hey, dude, I didn't tell you to talk yet.
fuck you. And it's
All right,
optimal gaming.
all right, my buddy, optimal engineering nerd.
Oh, I see how it is. I
All
get
right,
it.
dude. College degrees don't mean nothing. But if you're wondering why I'm being really quiet, it's because I respect everyone in my household, and I don't want to get my fucking throat cut. So
That is a lie, and you know it.
Fuck off, kid.
you, all right, if he doesn't shut up in the background, we're gonna have to throw him out.
Hey, Ben, we're gonna have to throw you out.
Let's. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
Sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
You can't talk about something you've never experienced, so let's move on to another topic.
Wow.
So let's talk about this CNN bullshit going on.
What do you mean? Explain.
So I explained to you a little bit in depth, or a little bit earlier, but I'll go in depth now. Is that CNN, one of their producers, were actually being filmed in secrecy, and the person asked, "What is there any leads on this Trump in Russia investigation, stuff like that?" And he said, "It's basically a nothing burg. It's basically nothing at all." And he's like, "Why do you guys report it then?" He's like, "Views." So they do it for views. None of it's real. They lied. They started this. And the funny part is, I was looking up, and a lot of the ISIS beheading videos they created in their green screen room.
That's fucked up.
There was this one where they're reporting on Trump, and they said they were in different states, and they were actually on the other side of, literally in the same parking lot, filming next to each other, because you can see a bus passing the same image, but apparently they're in different states.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fake news, dude. Fake news.
That's stupid. Funny story to tell you that happened to me today.
All right, go ahead, dude.
Not to me, but it happened while I was there. So I went to the Union, or the main building at my college today, and I'm just sitting there working on my paper that I had to write, and there's these two girls sitting there, and I wasn't paying much attention, but they started talking, and one of them goes, "Yeah, like the other night on Saturday night on the bus, because I think they were in a sorority or something. They're like, on Saturday and on the bus, like I had bags in my pocket, and like I was gonna use them to throw up in it. And so I was like, why do you have bags?" And they just kept talking about how they're gonna throw up, and apparently this girl threw up on the bus, and the other girl goes, "That was you?" She's like, "Yeah," because now they have to pay money. And then some other girl walked up, and she was like, "Oh, what are you guys talking about?" She goes, "Oh, we like how we blacked out on Saturday." She goes, "Oh yeah, I blacked out too on Saturday." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like,
I get college is to have fun, but also you need to learn, because learning is not free in this country. Honestly, it's kind of shitty. Like, I love America, I'll stand by it, but why? Why do we have to pay to get an education? Like, why do we have to pay to get free knowledge that? Okay, so I could literally know everything in the whole world, right? But without a degree, I can't get a job.
yeah.
Which is fucking stupid to me. Degrees really don't mean anything anymore. I hate this, unless it's like something like you're doing, engineering degrees. Like, you can get a good job with that, or I don't know, dude. There's just a lot of degrees that used to mean something don't mean anything anymore.
Well, one guy that I know, he owned a skate shop, and he was a really nice guy. He knew a lot about like lawyer stuff, but they wouldn't allow him to be a lawyer because he had to get a degree in that. But like if he in the books and gotten everything and taken a test, but apparently he had to go to college for being a lawyer, or a lawyer's degree or whatever.
That's fucking stupid.
But I feel like if you can get the materials yourself, then you
Yeah,
should.
because you can easily teach yourself. There's so much free knowledge on the internet, and just at libraries and everything. They're open source everything, but it's it doesn't matter.
If anything, just like if anything, there should be like an IQ test based upon different careers. So then if you teach yourself, you can take the IQ test.
I don't know.
And if you get a certain grade, then that's
what do you
it.
mean,
Just one test.
IQ doesn't really matter. If you know something, you know something, though. Like an IQ, you mean IQ in that criteria?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like if you can teach yourself in that certain division and get a passing grade, then you should be able to move forward instead of having to go through a bunch of other shit that isn't related at all. Like right now in engineering, I take 2 history classes and I think like an English related course.
Dude,
And
I
I
was
only have one
good
math
at
class right
history.
now.
I love history, dude. I only like be realistic here. Call me stupid if you want, but the only math that I completely understood was algebra. Like that shit clicked with me hard as shit, and like I understood that really good. And then like trigonometry and all this other shit, like I was just like, what is going on?
Some of the algebra that I learned recently has been really confusing because it's like pre-calc and stuff like that. And then we just started going over some more in-depth trig stuff that I never went over
I
in
never went
previous
to
years.
college, so I just took AP classes. But like that was so I could get the fuck out of school because I hate school, dude. I literally did good in school to get out of school.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
I
know,
mean,
dude. Honestly, yeah, you need an education, but if you're good at something, man, you're good at something. And there's a lot of shit they don't teach you in school, like how to be a fucking adult.
if you, I'm no, just knowing you, I are really into cars and you know a lot about them. Like that's a stupid question for me to ask, but it's true. But like you could go into like just an example.
I'm about to go to UTI here soon, probably. I don't know.
But if you
I
if
don't
you go
want to be
into
in
like car
debt.
mechanics, you could get further at and not even like work at a mechanic shop, but go further to like design and like know your way around it instead of having to go to a college for it.
I just kind of I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing like photography and like editing or maybe like computer science or something. Cause like yeah, being a mechanic's fun, but like I want something to preserve my body. I don't want to kill myself every day. Like I do manual labor, like the hardest fucking shit every day at where I work right now. I'm not a bitch to manual labor. I enjoy manual labor, but I don't want to have money and then I can't fucking walk because like I fucking like severed like my fucking spine.
Mm.
Like I don't know. I just want to preserve my body. I just want to. I mean I can do coding. I'm somewhat decent at coding, but I mean like I said, without a degree you ain't shit. So
Well, I have to take a next semester, and I hear it's fucking hard. But that's
I
just me.
wanna. Okay, this is gonna sound really like kiddish, but like I would love to get signed on with like a YouTube channel, like for example, like Cow Chop or Rooster Teeth or something, and just edit videos for them and get paid for that. I'd love to do that. Just meet people and
Ooh.
meet people you know, and like people you've always wanted to meet, and just work for them.
No, like I can agree with that. I'm
Like that'd be fucking awesome.
like that's why I own this channel because like I want to meet people through it. It's not like I guess in like the viewers and but like I just want to get to know people and like I don't know because I feel like when you see other YouTube channels, you see them going to like PAX East or something like that,
Ah,
and then
dude,
they get to meet so many people.
if I was a big YouTuber, I'm sorry, like I wouldn't go to PAX. That's just I don't know. I feel like my anxiety would spike too hard. I mean, I get like they became famous over time, so they kind of had time to get used to it. But dude, I don't know. I just like this is going on my YouTube channel, but and for everyone who's been following my YouTube channel, they know I haven't posted in months. It's just like after YouTube's changed so much, I don't even know if I want to do it anymore. It's just like it's so much harder to get monetized and make money. Like you see all these big YouTubers just crashing and burning. It
Mm-hmm.
sucks.
And like now because of the famous, quote unquote, I guess we'll call them famous, the well neighbors that are out now, a bunch of people are trying to do that, and like right now because I'm trying to get mine going, I've seen like a lot of other people who've been wanting to like collaborate with each other, and YouTube even has its own page dedicated to getting
I wish
starving
that
YouTubers
like
out.
I wish that okay, I love Cow Chop. Everyone thinks their videos are fucking stupid, but like that's what I like about it. It's childish comedy. Like and call me a kid all you want. It's funny to me. But like it I don't know. Only it's like how celebrities are. Only celebrities meet with celebrities and only big YouTubers meet with big YouTubers. Like I just it'd be cool if they had like a meetup thing where you could show them what you got and you'd be like, "All right, you're hired." Like cuz like do you watch Cow Chop?
No.
All right. Well, they just like over time they got like editors and stuff like small people. It's like I like where do you even get these openings from? Where do you figure out about this?
Mm-hmm.
Like where do you sign on to a YouTube community like Machinima, etc., etc.? Because like some people, you know, like they don't have a YouTube channel, but they work for YouTube channels. Like, how do you, like, how? I don't get that. Like, is there like a fucking application page or like welcome here, sign up here? Like, you know,
Yeah.
I feel like you have to know someone to know someone to know someone.
Like, I'll use like Rooster Teeth as an example, but because like the people who work there, I don't know all of them. Like, of course not, but I know from like the small amount of from the videos that they have, they mess around with like their other coworkers who aren't always in the spotlight, and
Yeah,
I
that'd
feel
be
like
then.
everyone enjoys their job and they love it, and like if you can go to work and do what you love, then it's not a job, and like
I don't know,
I
dude.
don't
As long
know.
as I'm making money, I don't care. But like a lot of people are like, if it's like if you like it, it's not a job. But like you don't have to like it as long as it's bringing food on the table. But yeah,
Yeah,
I would love to have a job I enjoy. I enjoy my job now. I love my job. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not something I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
yeah.
Like I like it. People are great. Everyone's nice. The pay is good. You know, I'm getting by comfortably. I'm not like fucking scraping on the ground for pennies and shit. But I definitely want like at the end I want to make six digits. That's my first goal. And if I can make into the millions and like and beyond that, like you know, fucking celebrity style shit, that'd be awesome. But like that's a 1% right there, and that's hard.
Hmm. My friend this summer, he has an internship in Texas. Actually, I don't know what company it's for, but he's got like a full ride. Like they're paying for his hotel bills, his travel expenses, and all that stuff. Like it's
I don't know.
insane.
I know where Caltrop Studios are because they've said it. Like they're in the same plot as like Matthias and Markiplier and some other people. Like, and I'm sure people stop by all the time. Like I could easily fly out to LA on my benefits and just fucking go up there and knock on the door and be like, "Hey, let me help out." Like I wonder if they would turn me away. I mean, because everyone on the channel seems cool, but like you never know behind closed doors. They could easily be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, that's like a big worry for me. Like I feel like behind the scenes, it's
I hope the people that I'm watching on camera are the same people off camera.
mm,
Like that kills me. Like, cause
like
like okay, like I don't mean to cut you off, but I have a really fucking good topic top out. You know Matthew Santoro?
mm,
He just posted a video saying he's depressed and all this other stuff, and he puts on a persona like a facade when he does his videos to be happy, but behind the scenes he says he's miserable and he's depressed and he can't get over it and he doesn't know how much longer he can hold on, dude. And that's a good example of behind the scenes and everything. It's just like a guy that seems so happy to be
like
alive. It's
like
just
he's down to
hurting.
earth. Like
Like he's always happy in his videos, but and then you just realize that he's not what he really is. Like I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like depression's a real thing, but it's just
mm.
sad for someone that you know always made your day and like he seems so happy himself to be like hurting.
Same thing with Markiplier. He went through that kind of. I remember seeing one of his videos of him. He was like, I don't know what I really want to do anymore. Like I don't know if I want to keep doing this because. And it's like you understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like, oh, like I get it, like you get it, but you can never really understand the whole thing.
Because the way I see it from two sides. I'm like, yeah, I get how you feel, and then like second, like, dude, you have a great fucking job. Please just stop. Like, there's so like, I mean, I get they go through so much shit, but like, they have literally the dream job. Like, I would love to be Captain Sparkles, dude. He has like two fucking Aventadors and all this other shit, and like,
Mm.
I don't know if it's from YouTube or like he has a side gig or what, but like, I would I would absolutely love to just make YouTube like a full-time thing. And but like it's just I just don't see it happening with the way regulations and like copyrights and just like the rules and regulations of YouTube are going now. It's just like you could do whatever you wanted on YouTube and get monetized for it, but now it's just like you have to be family friendly.
Well, there's
Like
another thing that they did now
you can
that
still cuss and stuff, but like, you know.
now they're doing like monetizations. But you have to have like over 100,000 views to your channel or something, like over a
No.
thousand.
Yeah, yeah, that like my Nightmare Gaming channel, I can get monetization like the one I'm uploading this to now.
Mm-hmm.
I can get I can make money off my videos, but I started a channel for my music and I went to go see if I could get monetized and they're like, no, you can and all this other stuff. But I remember when I started my Nightmare Gaming channel, I just needed like a couple subscribers and had to be on for so long and I had monetized. I can't say it, dude. Just my IQ level's at 1 right now, but you know what I mean. Like I could make money off my videos right off the bat almost.
Mm-hmm. I mean, little work that I've done on my channel so far, I was able to make like 1 cent, and like, yeah, it's nothing now.
I made
Like,
12
it's a start.
cents. I made 12 cents total, and like I have a win. It's all about likes. It's literally likes. Fuck views. You could have like 100 billion likes, 0 views, and you would make money off of it.
I thought it was views, not likes.
No, it's all about likes, dude. It's all
Really?
about like. If you watch, for example, there's this guy named Matthias, and I don't know if you watch Matthias, but he's a cool dude. He's in the office, like across the street from like Markiplier and all them, and he does like Amazon reviews, Chinese product reviews, stuff like that. And every time there's a big purchase, before he asks for likes, like if you guys want to see this, give 300,000 likes, because what he did was like he would always make videos that were like 24 minutes long and 42 seconds, like that exact thing. And he did it for so long, he made an algorithm for it. So YouTube followed with it. So if he makes a video longer or shorter, he loses money from it.
Really?
Yeah, so he has to ask for likes, and that's how you get money, is likes. And I have a video with like almost 200,000 views on my Windows 10 fix that's helped a lot of people out, and I only have like maybe 10, 20 likes, 12 cents off that.
Does he ask for it at the beginning or the end? Because I know some people
Ask it in the middle. If you ask it in the beginning, I'm sorry, I'm subscribing for. If you ask for me to subscribe before you give any content, I'm not subscribing. Like, if the first thing you say is like, make sure to subscribe to this channel, blah, 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 and it's like, no, I want to see what your content is. You can ask me in the middle or at the end. Never ask me at the beginning. I know I've probably done that in videos, but then again, I'm pretty small of a YouTuber. Like, I'm not, I've seen big, like, multi-million, like, subscriber channels be like, all right, before we start this video, I want you to subscribe, click that bell icon. It's like, what content have you produced so far? Like, what new people are going to want to subscribe without seeing what your channel's about?
Mm-hmm. When I ever ask, I don't really ask for subscribe. I might have once or twice, I don't remember. What I do is I just do like that subscribe button at the end of a video and like put an arrow to it. Like,
that's what I do at the end of my videos. I have like a spiel. I've just kind of gotten used to it. It's like, all right, guys, it's been Nightmare Gaming, and it's like, I can't even remember, dude. It's been so long. It's like, make sure to subscribe, click that thumbs up button, helps out a lot. It's been Nightmare Gaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, that's always my thing, and it's just like, dude, like, imagine how Markiplier is. Like, he must have that stuck in his head, like, consistently, just like he knows. Like, I don't know, dude, just to be able to sit in front of a camera, like, do something you love, like, play games, or, like, go on Reddit, do Reddit challenges, or just have fun and get paid for it. Like, dude, like,
that's
you're
awesome.
That's awesome. You play games and get, like, I don't know, man. That's just like, people assume playing games are childish, and like, and I get it. There's a generation gap. There's a huge generation gap because our generations change a lot quicker than the other generations have changed. Like, I know that there's been generations in the past that's like, you know, like, oh, we don't get this, or like how they didn't like Elvis at the beginning, and then like rock became popular and all this. But like, like, for example, like, I hate to use this word, but memes, like, for example, like in the early beginning, like Bad Luck Brian and like Slowpoke and all that, like, we built like a whole like plethora of memes like that you understand by seeing it. You're like, Bad Luck Brian is like, gets his first kiss, like for example, gets HIV. Like, you know, it's Bad Luck Brian. You know that, like, that's bad luck. That's what you're expecting to get. But people that don't know that, they have no clue what's going on. They're like, why the fuck is this kid on the background with these words on top? Or like, if they don't watch YouTube or Vine, they're not going to get anything. And our generation, like, every joke or anything we talk about is about something that's online. You know what I mean? Something that you would have to study up and like follow along, like, as your days go by to understand. You know what I mean? It's like, if you start from the beginning, it's going to take forever. But like, since our generation kind of like jumped in at the right time, like, we've kind of gone with the flow of like, all, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a giant inside joke. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I can get like how, like, sometimes I get bored of playing video games. Like,
I do too, for sure.
So I can see where some people might struggle with that when they're,
if
like,
I'm making money with it though, dude, I'd be like, I would play fucking Unturned for 320 days straight if I were making money off of it, like, buku money.
With the amount of games that are out there, I bet like you could keep yourself busy for
it just sucks. Time. Because especially if you're a new YouTuber, you have to do something relevant. But like, for example, PewDiePie, like, I love the dude, like, especially now that he's self-aware of who he is instead of like kind of being a facade. Like he can shitpost all he wants, Still got the 50 million subscribers. Still got like the platinum this, platinum that. No one gives a fuck what he does. He still gets likes. He still gets views. But if I were to post something of like me walking around my house, looking at my dog, saying what's up, no views, no likes. But he can do it. 100 million views, 100 million likes, blah blah blah. But it's because he's known. It's because people already know the content he's produced. He already has a fan base, which sucks that you have to be relevant and do something instead of enjoying something you want to do.
Well, one thing that, because when I was wanting to get a PC, I really wanted to play like Daisy, Overpoch, and that stuff because I saw videos of
Dude,
that, and like that got
yeah.
really popular. Like I would love it so much for it to become popular again because if you get like a group of people to play with, it becomes fun. Like I enjoyed it for a while.
I can't play Daisy by myself. Like Daisy standalone, I have to have people. I'm sorry. They're apparently starting development on it again. I don't know. I've heard rumors. But Daisy mod, I can play by myself all day on Armor 2, all day. But Daisy standalone, dude, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, I love the game. The game has potential. But if they are serious about the devs are coming back, like new devs are coming in and are going to take over the project, sure, dude. I'd kill to have people revamp that game. That'd be awesome. But as of right now, the game's garbage.
Yeah, I've heard.
It was such a letdown. That's like releasing Half-Life 3 and having like Nintendo 64 graphics on it. Do you know why they won't? You know why they're not going to release Half-Life 3, right?
No.
Because there's been so much hype build up. No matter what they do, they will never be able to meet the demands of the hype.
No, I could see that. Because like, even still today, I'll still see like memes and stuff where it's like, oh, like we're still waiting for Half-Life 3.
Left 4 Dead 3 is apparently supposed to come out though, like on the real though.
Oh, really?
I'll play the shit out of that. I'll buy that. I'll pre-order that.
What's like a game? One game that looks cool is I wasn't interested in it, but World War II, Call of Duty World War II.
Call of Duty World War II, hate on me. My friend gave me some hacks for the beta, and like call me a bitch, like who hacks during beta. I used it for maybe a few games just to see how it was, and I was like, like this isn't fun, dude. People are trying to have fun during the beta and enjoy the game, so I just deleted them. And then I ran into so many other hackers, so many people hacking, and it's like I know I did it, but I realized where I went wrong. I was like, this is beta. People are trying to enjoy the game, see if they want to pre-order it. I need to stop. But there's so many hackers on there. You couldn't enjoy the game. But Call of Duty World War II, I love the beta. I hate Call of Duty, but World War II seems promising. But I've said that about a lot of Call of Duties, and I was disappointed.
Black Ops 3 campaign. Black Ops 1 campaign was fine. 2 got a little iffy, and then 3 was just like, okay, now you're milking it.
My favorite Call of Duties: Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and sort of Modern Warfare 3. It was alright. It just didn't live up to Modern Warfare 2. The new, what was it called? I don't like Black Ops 3.
Infinite Warfare?
I don't like Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 was iffy. I don't know about that.
I only got Black Ops 2 and 3 mainly for zombies. Like I haven't gotten the newer Call of Duty
Black
games.
Ops, what is it? Modern Warfare Remastered, garbage. I'm sorry. The Black Ops, what Call of Duty came with the Modern Warfare Remastered? Can't remember what it was.
Modern Warfare 2 Remastered?
No, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Was it? It wasn't
Infinite Warfare.
It was Infinite Warfare, really?
I'm pretty sure. The trailer for that game is the most disliked game trailer in gaming history.
Yeah, it is.
Where Battlefield 1 was like the most liked video in gaming history, and they were both released like on the same day.
Battlefield 1 died quick. Quick. I honestly, if I had Battlefield 1, like it's on my Xbox. I don't have my Xbox anymore, but if I had Battlefield 1, I'd probably play it. But it's just like, dude, I don't know. People need to start making new games instead of releasing sequels.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is, dude. It's like for example, Bethesda. I love Bethesda. Great fucking company. They made Fallout and they made the Elder Scrolls series. Obviously, they made many other games. But it's just like, of course, yeah, they mostly focus on Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. But like, they're such a smaller company compared to like Treyarch or Sledgehammer or Infinite Wards or any of them, but they have variety. They don't. It's like I get Call of Duty makes you money, and no matter how shitty it is, someone's gonna buy it, and there will be people to buy it. But dude, you can't just keep Steam like shoveling the same shit in our mouths with just different, like slightly different content, and expect us to buy it. And that's what they're doing. It's basically the same game over and over again with new guns, new skins, and new maps.
A lot of those smaller companies do a really good job of games. Do you know? I don't know. You know who makes Outlast?
No, I don't, but Outlast is great.
It is a great game. Yeah, it's a horror game, and like it doesn't take much to scare someone. But I think they did a really good job for when it came out. Like
Horror games is kind of like, I hate to say this, but it's a dead genre. Like you can make the best horror game, but like it will never like blow up like Call of Duty or Battlefield,
no,
or like
of course not.
it just won't. And what sucks is that PC games don't blow up in the mainstream either. It's always console games that blow up.
It's console games.
And
Like
honestly, I'm not trying to be like PC master race bro or anything like that, but PCs, we all know PCs are superior to consoles. It's just a fact.
Definitely.
And if you get mad at that, then you're just in denial. But yeah,
Like I get they're expensive, but the performance that you can make them have
you don't
definitely
even need a
outplays
good computer.
console.
You can get a shitty computer and still you can get a computer with the same specs as console for less than a console.
Yeah,
And
I can see that.
it's just like they need. Okay, I'm sorry, and I know people have thought of this, but we need multi-gaming platforms where PC, Xbox, PlayStation 1 all can play on the same servers. I know there would be hella overload.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I know Minecraft did that, but it's just Minecraft. Like Xbox has exclusives, so you buy the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, and PlayStation has PlayStation exclusives. Like, what pisses me off is that I have Windows 10, okay, but I can get Forza on my game, which is cool because I have Windows, but I can't get Halo for some reason. Like I can't get Halo 3 for some reason on PC. I can get like Halo knockoffs that are literally exactly like Halo, but it's not Halo. But it's just like I love Halo. Halo died though, but Halo's a good game.
Oh, I remember playing Halo back in the day.
Dude,
Like, I'd
Halo
go to
3
my
was my
neighbor's house.
shit.
Oh my god.
We used to play this
So,
one map where you drive mongooses and warthogs down a track, and like a guy with a sniper and a rocket launcher would try to kill you and knock you off the track and shit.
is it
And
on
that,
3 or Reach?
it was on 3, dude. 3 was my shit. Reach was alright. I was kind of
I love Reach.
Reach had a good storyline, but I did not like the Forge mode at all.
I love the Forge mode.
I thought Fallout. I thought Halo 3's Forge mode was pretty great.
I loved Halo Reach. I always did custom games in Halo Reach. Like, I just love the variety that people could do, but that's just me.
I don't like Halo Wars. A lot of people say Halo Wars is really good, but I'm just not into that.
I didn't like that kind of like hovering over command. I'm not into that. I'm into first person.
I don't know. Okay, so I was talking to my friend at work, and I was like, games aren't good just because of graphics, but honestly, the more I think about it, like I enjoy a game more when they have good graphics.
Yeah.
Like I can play a game with bad graphics, but you don't get immersed. Like there's no like I am the character, I am this person. Like there's a disconnect when the graphics aren't that great. And like for example, like I went back and played a game I played a long time ago, and in my head I thought the graphics were great, and I get into it, I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
I've done that. I've done that plenty of times. With Destiny 2 and Destiny 1. Like
Destiny 1 was awesome. I haven't played Destiny 2, but I heard it's not great, and then I've heard it's fucking amazing, so I don't know.
I do like the story. I think it's good. There's some things that they could change and definitely work on, but other than that, I loved it. But the thing is, like, if I was doing a game, I would try to rush through it, but then I would also, like, look around and I'd stop and, like, look at the scenery, because they really did a lot of work on the
GTA
surrounding
5 scenery is great.
Oh, there's like a mod that you can get that's like realistic mod or some shit.
Yeah, I don't play single player mods, dude. I never played GTA 5 single player. I finished it once, and then I was done. I was like, all right, multiplayer time.
Yeah, I'd never beat the campaign for GTA.
I beat the campaign, but I don't know, dude. Like, every time I got a Call of Duty, I would literally never play single player first, straight multiplayer.
Really? I always did campaign.
Like, when I got around to it, I'd play campaign.
Call of Duty for me was all about zombies. Like, that's why I got Call of
Call of
Duty.
Duty 3?
Black
Black Ops 3?
Ops, Black
Yeah,
Ops
dude.
2 and 3. Cause
Infinite Warfare zombies were fucking garbage.
oh my god, what was that
Dude,
with like the
it was
space theme park, whatever?
yeah, Space Theme Park, and like you were a nerd and like a girl and like
Oh
a
my
weird guy, and
god.
so it was like, what is this? This isn't. Stop trying to be like so mainstream and hip, dude. Just give us the zombies we want.
Yeah. I think Call of Duty World War II zombies will be promising though.
Call of Duty War Zombies, hands down, best zombies done.
Oh my god, of course. Well, I think they really like set
Black
a
Ops 1
milestone.
zombies were pretty good too. Black Ops 1 zombies were pretty fucking great.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I want to play Black Ops 1 zombies right now.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Dude, I don't know. There's just I would just wish. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to it, and I know we've said it before, but I want to be a YouTuber, bro. I want to be a YouTuber, but I just don't see it. Like, and I know people are like, "Don't give up on your dreams," but it's like, if I can't be myself, then why?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
for me, it's hard because like there have been days when I've been like, oh man, like I really wish I had my computer, and I really wish I had a bunch of time to record and edit because like I missed that, and I did a lot of that over the summer because that's all I did. And so coming to college, it's like now I always have to study, and I get it. Like you have to work hard for an education, but or to get a degree at least. But like I miss it. Like it's something that I really enjoy, and
you miss being a kid.
I miss being a kid. Yeah, I mean, who
I,
doesn't miss being a
I
kid?
miss not having responsibilities.
Yeah,
And
like
honestly, I remember when I could sit on my ass all damn day and just record and just edit and just play games and go outside and drive and hang out with my friends, this and that. But now I'm just like, hey, get a text message, hey, you want to hang out? Like, hey, can you hang out at like 10 o'clock? Because that's when I get off work. It's like, oh, that's too late, dude, blah, 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 this and that. And it's just like, I don't have time before work. I don't have time after work. I get 2 days off. And it's just like, I don't know, dude. It's just like, I need money, and like I'm pretty sure Markiplier and like PewDiePie and everyone, they had jobs as their YouTube career was starting, but like you have to have like a good amount of dedication. I'm not saying I don't. It's just like, why? I don't know. It's like I'm gonna get back into YouTubing, see how it treats me. I'm gonna be a different person than I used to be. I'm gonna see if I can do some really good stuff on my channel, but it's just like it's hard to get known when YouTube is ran by a couple of channels.
yeah,
It's just like you don't really like when you go on the featured page or like the hot page or just like home, like you see like obviously it's what you like, it recommends videos to you and also what you've watched in the past, but you only see like mainstream YouTubers, like the ones you hear in media and stuff like that. You
yeah.
don't see any startup like 300 subscribers, 200 subscribers. Like, dude, I guarantee you there's a fucking person out there with 100 subs making videos better than these top people.
Hmm.
And it's sad. I'm not crying. I couldn't breathe for a second.
Okay, sure. One thing that like I've heard a lot before college was that I've always heard that like, oh, it's gonna be like the best days of your life, like you're gonna love it, it'll be so much fun, and like yeah, I can,
Psych.
but like I really miss high school, not just because it was easier at work, but
Fuck
because
high
like
school, dude. I hate high school.
I
Honestly,
loved high school.
middle school was my shit.
I didn't have a good time in middle school.
I had a great time in middle school. High school was just a bunch of egotistical fucking assholes, dude. Like no one made fun of me or shit or anything. It was just everyone was just like so sucked up in their own selves.
I really I loved high school. I've
Like
I've partied more in high school than I do now.
I was liked. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't like fucking like in the corner eating by myself. Like I was liked, and like I would hang out with all the people and talk to everyone, but it was just like in the back of my head, I'm like, these people are so just stuck in their own world and they're so egotistical and all they care about is materialistic things. And it's like, I get that you're kids and like all you care about is money and your car and what you have in your bank, but it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to have money to make money. You have to have credit to get credit, etc., etc. But it's just like people are this world is so stuck in a fucking rut. Like, everyone just needs to slow the hell down and just take a look at this world and be like, fuck, like, I've been missing out.
Yeah.
It's like, I try to, like, when I'm at work, yeah, I'm rushing. I wake up, take a shower, brush my teeth, eat, blah, 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 and play my games a little bit, go to work. And it's like, it's that shit every day until I have a day off. But like at work, I always just stop and just like on my lunch break and just enjoy the little shit, because that's really what life's about.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to get like all fucking philosophical and shit on everyone, but like, it's just like this whole world is in a rut, and everyone just needs to like just enjoy the little things. And it's like I was thinking about it, and like, we work, of course, we sign a contract, I give you my time and you give me the money for my time, but everyone works, everyone does their part. You can't, unless you were born with advantages or you have self-determination or you just have good luck, you can't really do what you want to do.
Yeah, it's really hard to get out of that like pit in the start, unless you're out of that pit when you're early on.
I don't know, man. It's just like, my family, we're well off, everything, but like I want to make a history. Like, I want to be that guy in my family that gives my last name like a bigger meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want to be known. Like, I want my family, I want my kids, my grandkids, and my grandkids, and my grandkids. I want them to be balling in fucking stacks. But honestly, like, I say that, and then I don't do anything for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, it's procrastinating, or I just don't have the willpower or determination, but it's fucking hard to have determination when you're busting your ass every day just to get by. It's like, if I leave my job and go do what I want, what happens if that doesn't work out? There's always that thought in the back of the head that you're going to be fucked if something doesn't work out. Yeah, I could leave.
Shit.
I could leave my job. I could do YouTube, music, and editing full time. But who's going to pay my car bills? Who's going to pay my rent? Who's going to pay all this other stuff? My food, my water, my electric, my fucking TV, and my Netflix and all that shit. Who's going to pay that? No one's going to fucking pay that but me.
Yeah, the thing with YouTube is nowadays, if you want to start, like, you have to have a decent job and dedicate like a little time every day after work to.
You have to have the equipment. Like, you have to have the shit before you even become a YouTuber. Like, you have to, like, I remember before, people used to play on fucking shitty ass computers, have terrible audio quality, and still got hella views. But now, if you don't have an XLR fucking mic, a fucking 4K monitor, like a fucking whole setup, like LEDs in your room, a platinum button behind you, you ain't shit.
Yeah, that's the way I felt, because going into PC gaming and YouTubing around that now, or I guess anything now, it's a huge investment, and a lot of the time you're not going to get out what you're putting in for most people. You had to
get in it to it early. It's almost like how like Tesla stocks, for example, like they were like fucking like I can look it up right now. Tesla stocks were like this is obviously just an example, but give me like half a second. I'm getting on my phone real quick.
Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's supposed to drop.
Bitcoin's at $6,000 per Bitcoin right now.
That's really low, isn't it?
I don't know, dude. I don't fuck with Bitcoin.
I'm pretty sure that's really low.
Okay, when Tesla first started, their fucking shares were $36 each. Right now, they're sitting pretty at $346 each.
Holy shit.
Like, for example, or like even like, let's say like Twitter, for example, like their stocks when they started were $50 each. And, not Twitter's a social media, so obviously not going to be big. They're $17 now, so you could buy them right now. But it's just like, for stocks, for example, you have to get in it early to succeed later. Just like YouTube, you had to get in it on the good days to succeed now. If you go now, like, dude, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can do podcasts, I can do gaming, but the fucking market is so oversaturated with the same shit. Like, you have to have something completely different from everyone else to get known. And it's hard to have something different from someone else when everyone has that different, because there's so many people.
Yeah, it's a struggle. It's
I,
definitely
I
hard
sit
now.
there and I'm just like, what about me can I show, or what can I do to be different from the crowd and like attract views? And it's like everyone's already done it. It's like that episode of South Park where like the Simpsons already did it. And it's like everyone's always done something.
That's one of the problems. Is like if you want to go do something, you have to think first because like, oh, I wonder how many people have done this. Like a YouTuber I watch, Soviet Womble, like
I
I
love
don't
Soviet
think
Mama.
I don't think he tries to like be I don't
He's
not
not.
involved with the audience, but he does his own thing and he edits and puts it out there, and then he just like leaves it, and then he just does the same thing.
That's what I
He's
used
not
to do.
always like
But
fucking
he's
like leave like
hilarious.
he's super. Him and his friends, the people he plays with, are super funny. Like I I've been like crying laughing from watching some of his
He
videos.
has a group though. Like that's another thing. Like if you can get in with a good group, dude, you're set.
Yeah, honestly, and it's hard because like over the years that I've been gaming, like I've met people like for like a few months I'd play with them. It's like, all right, like I might play with these guys for a while now. And then like you kind of split off because you have to go do something and you come back like a few weeks on. And it's
That's a problem,
like
dude. That's the problem with online gaming. These hoes ain't loyal.
there's people that I played CS:GO with, and like all became really good friends. We'd like Snapchat each other, stuff like that. But then like after I moved to the like we none of us talk to each other
College
anymore.
is
Like
a friendship killer. Like
it
100%.
kills.
College is a friendship killer. Like I've been through more like online groups than I have in real life. Like I've been like maybe through 3 friend groups in my whole life, like close friends. And but like online, dude, it's like every fucking day.
Yeah, it's like you meet new people. Like
Like
I love it. I love meeting new
I
people.
do too. There's a reason I have like over 200 people on my Steam's friend list is because like I cuz every day it's something different. Like someone can't play this day, someone can't play that day, so like I'll just pick up new people as I
Yeah,
go. I
like
don't know, dude.
I've met like some of the backstories of people too is insane. Because like when I first started playing DayZ, I met this guy and he seemed really cool. And he was married and he had a kid, and his wife would get on and play with him, and then sometimes his kid would get on and play with him. And like I found that to be awesome because it was like, oh, like you and your kid are playing video games together.
That's great
Like
bonding.
like my dad. I honestly don't care for it, but like my dad never like played video games. He was never like into that. He never taught me. I kind of got into it, but like I see now like some parents some video games with their kids, and it's just like
Well,
wow,
you
that's
gotta
so cool.
realize these parents are kind of like our generation. Like they're in their
Yeah,
20s and into shit like that. I'm young. I'm not even in my 20s yet, but like that's still my age group. Like they've grown up with our shit, like relatively our stuff. They know they're tech savvy and all this. That's why they've been. Okay, a question I should have asked before we started. Can you hear my fan when I'm talking?
no,
Okay. Um, but
you're a
yeah, they're
computer fan?
no my like my fucking like room fan.
No, no.
But yeah, it's just like gaming has been so. Dude, you remember that big fucking craze? Fucking games make people kill,
Yeah, I remember that.
and
Oh
like
my god.
it was almost as big as like the fucking like how Trump is right now,
Yeah.
like with all this bullshit. Like I'm keeping my political views out, but like Trump is a very popular fucking topic. Like that's how popular like gaming kills used to be.
hmm
I
I
remember that,
remember.
dude.
I remember it was like, and then like they tried to get it out there as fast as possible. Those like science proves like it's not like it's literally like a stress
Dude,
reliever for most people.
let's talk about something that hit the market hard and heavy and with its feet running, but died instantly. It was fidget spinners.
Oh my god, when that first came out, that was huge. Like everyone wanted them. Like it was a lot of
It's
small
funny. It's
companies
like
doing their own
everyone's like it's for anxiety, but there's actually they exploded so quick that there was no one able to get scientific evidence if they're good or bad or not. But it's
thing. Yeah.
proven that they're literally just nothing. They do nothing for you.
I'm wondering what the next thing will be. Like I remember it was like vapes and everyone was like, "Oh, do you like?" Yeah, yeah, it is.
I wonder what the next big thing would be though. Like honestly, we let's make the next
Well,
fidget spinner vapes.
no. What about like the viewers? Like put down what you guys think
Yeah, but
is
that
going
what
to
you
be the
guys
next
think is
thing.
gonna be the biggest thing. Honestly, I'm gonna get one comment, and it's gonna be you being like, anal beads. Next big thing, dude. Necklace anal beads.
Yeah, dude, nice necklace. Thanks, dude. Just like, where'd you get
Thanks,
it?
dude.
The sex shop.
Yeah,
What?
dude. Yeah. Honestly, no one but the person who makes it can tell what the next big thing will be. But I'm pretty sure it'll be something stupid that
What do you think? What do you think it will be?
I don't know, dude. I something along the lines of like, it's just gonna be fucking stupid. I just know that it's just not gonna be worth my time.
It'll be up for like a month and then just.
What the fuck are you typing? What are you typing?
Oh, I was pressing something. I'm sorry.
Don't fucking do that in my Discord. I swear to God.
You know, I was almost gonna write an introduction or redo my introduction for my paper.
Please don't.
I'm not. I'll do that later.
Honestly, I like just like Call of Duty, the iPhones have been the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. And but the iPhone X seems different. Like it's the celebration for like their anniversary for something. But for example, I had the iPhone 6, right? And you know how like when the iPhone 6 came out, like it had the flashlight, right? But on the iPhone 7, like you can adjust like how bright you want the flashlight and stuff.
Yeah.
When the update for iOS like 10 something came out, you could get the adjusted brightness on the iPhone 6. So the iPhone 6 had the capabilities the whole time. They just didn't unlock it until they made an update, which pisses me off because I'm pretty sure the iPhones beforehand have the same features as the iPhone after. It just matters when the updates come out. Because in the iPhone 7, like as soon as I got it, like right now I'm adjusting like from dim all the way to bright. And I couldn't do that on my iPhone 6 until the iPhone 7 came out. So it already had the hardware and it was already capable of doing it.
With I just got the iPhone because my iPhone 6 was really old. But I found out just recently that Apple is going to try to send out an update that
I already know what you're going to say.
Phones become like glitchy if you get them replaced by third-party companies.
Yeah.
I think that's stupid.
You know, you can get replacement parts for the iPhone like on the pennies, like for cents, right?
Yeah.
You can get replacement parts for cents, dude. And it's like fucking stupid. I was watching this guy fix a MacBook and he had like a reader problem and Apple was going to charge him like $2,000 and he was like, might as well just get a new MacBook. He fixed it for 19 cents.
Really?
Because he knew what he was doing. He ran a company. He knew what he was doing. He fixed it for 19 cents.
That's actually insane.
2 things with Apple. If it breaks, you get a new one. That's how they get you. Because either they're going to charge you a shit ton amount to fix it because they want you to get a new one, or they're just going to recommend a new one. Like, they always want you to get something new.
And it's usually it's the glass. Like, I feel like the glass is like one of the least expensive parts that makes it cost so much money.
iPhone is the only people that use glass anymore. Like, Android has moved on to like this Ruby or whatever it's called, like anti-scratch, something like that. And what sucks is that my iPhone, I never had a screen protector on my iPhone. I just hate the way they look because like a lot of them have glare and stuff. But I put my phone in my pocket, sometimes with my keys, and my screen gets scratched. When the screen's on, I can't see it, but when it's off, I see it. But like, why are we still using glass though? Like pure glass.
I know someone was or a company was trying to design a phone that you could interchange the parts to like bigger battery or like.
I saw that. No, they already came out with that. It's called like the Droid X11 or something like that. Like you can attach like a fucking telescopic camera like to go in and out like a Canon does, and like you can get a charging pack for it, like speakers on it, and you just click and play, and it's so fucking cool.
That's insane.
I would never own a Droid. I just don't see the appeal because the market is only for Galaxies and stuff like that and Apple. Like you go on any other thing, like you're gonna get shitty knockoff apps, like shitty, like you're not gonna get like iPhone. I'm sorry, iPhone has the best apps.
They have a better
selection.
Selection, and I don't know what to call it. I guess I'll call it a platform. Where like Android, I just don't like their platform. Like their phones, don't get me wrong, they seem really good.
But it just seems half-ass. Seems half-ass.
Yeah.
It seems messy.
I feel like I don't know how to.
Androids
I
are
don't want to
better
say they're
than iPhones.
unlazy or
They're
lazy.
the capability of Androids are better than iPhones. Don't get me wrong, but iPhone's platform is so simplistic.
Yeah.
That's why I have an iPhone. Not because it's not because it's an image like of money or like how people always flex like their iPhones and money and stuff like that, but because of the simplicity. Not because I'm stupid, but phones are supposed to make our lives easier. Why make it harder?
Yeah.
I like iPhone. I love iPhone.
I like iPhone.
I will admit Android has better capabilities, but I like iPhone.
It's just simple. I feel like.
Every time something big comes out for iPhone, Android always gets to knock off shit for it. Like for example, Flappy Bird, they got the knock off shit for that. And like it seems like iPhone is almost like Xbox with their exclusives, you know what I mean? Only on iPhone. Like once it's on iPhone, it seems like as soon as it's on the App Store, iPhone like has a copyright handle on it or something. I don't know because there's very few apps that you see that are exactly the same on Android as there are on iPhone or on iPhone as an Android. Like they're always either knockoffs or they have a different name or they're like similar. You know what I mean? They're never exactly the same. There's only a few apps like that.
I feel like after this new iPhone comes out, or I guess, right? Is it out?
I don't know if the iPhone X is out yet. I know the iPhone 8 is.
I feel like after the X, they're gonna run out of things to do. Like,
What can you do? What you can only do so much.
Yeah, like
I want an Apple Watch really bad.
there was I call it a spoof, I guess, of like a wristband that you'd wear and it project a screen on your phone. That was a cool idea, but like a lot of people figured it out that like the screen wouldn't be able to be brighter than the surface it's on. Like projectors, it's the same principle.
I want holograms, dude. I want fucking holograms.
Those would be so.
Have you seen the Tupac hologram at Coachella?
No.
Dude, they literally had a hologram of Tupac singing with his voice and his movements on stage, and it looked real as shit.
That's insane. A lot of people don't think we'll get there, but I honestly think in the next like 10 or so years we're gonna get to like holograms and stuff like that.
I don't even think humans will be here in like the next 2. Be real with you, dude. Oh, dude, I don't even know how fucking tall we were. What? We used to be taller or something?
Napoleon was, I think.
Napoleon was like 4 something.
No, he wasn't. I'm pretty sure he was taller than that.
He was pretty short. He was like 5'2", 5'3", something like that. He was relatively short compared to like the average person now.
He was about 5 feet and 7 inches. It's a myth.
Napoleon's height.
Yes.
Napoleon is 5 feet 6 inches tall.
What?
5 feet 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not short, but like I'm taller.
I'm only a little bit taller than that.
I'm 5'10".
I'm only 5'8".
Yeah, dude.
I wish I was taller.
Ain't nobody getting no women because you know how they are. They want that 6 foot or above.
Yeah, right.
But it's weird, dude.
Someone told me I was literally chilling in my dorm room, and other people were here too. And some girl goes, "If you were taller, I would date you."
Go fuck yourself. Thought be gone.
Wow. Like, I wasn't, but the fact that you said that, you just summarized a very common.
You should have told her to be gone. Thought.
Be gone. Thought.
Back to what we were talking. Best Buy is actual cancer. I hate them, but I want to go to Fry's, pick out all the parts I want, and let them build it there. Like it takes them like an hour and a half to build it, not even. Because like honestly, everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta build your own PC. You gotta do it yourself, or you don't have no balls and shit like that." Like fuck you, dude. If I got the money, I'm gonna let someone else build that shit while I go eat a fucking hot dog in the food court.
I don't think I had anything like that near me. I should have done that.
Like I remember when I first built my computer, I had a bad motherboard and the BIOS wouldn't start, the BIOS or whatever you want to pronounce it. And like I was like, what the fuck? I took it up there. They replaced it for free, obviously. And then I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm not doing this. Paid a guy $40 because it was already halfway done. to do the rest of it. Took him like 30 minutes to do. Walked out with a computer that worked and everything, and I couldn't have been more happy. Like, I don't care, dude. If I walk out with what I want, at the end of the day, I'm happy. I don't care if I built it or not.
I definitely overpaid for my PC because there was a lot of shit. Like, I didn't know how to build a PC. Like, I'll admit to that, definitely. I'll admit to not knowing how to build a PC properly, not knowing what I'm doing, and definitely spending too much. But, like, I wish I had something like that where I could have done the parts. Can you put it together? And if there's any problems, like, let me know. Like, if you could improve this for the cheapest possible way, let me know, and
I'm definitely
do that.
getting. I'm either gonna get an i5 or an i7. I don't know. I really want an i7, but I feel like they're hyped really hard, and i5s are pretty good. I'm definitely gonna get a. What I want my build to be is I want an i7. Ideally, I want a 1080 Ti graphics card. I want about 16, 32 gigs of RAM, something along that. I don't care about my fucking my power supply. As long as it has the correct wattage, I don't care how cheap it is. I'll use it. I can always replace it. My motherboard, I'm thinking of like an Asus ROG or ROG STIX or something like that. Can't remember what it's called. But I do want a blingy case. Like, I want a nice case because the last case I got was like a standard case. Like, nothing, no openings, no nothing, just standard. But
like, no windows or anything?
nothing. Just like a plain old computer. But like,
No.
I want this one that NVIDIA, I think they make. It's a personal case. It's pure glass. Every inch of it is glass.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. Now I'm really happy with my current PC because I got the Ryzen 7. I got everything up to date. Got the Ryzen 7. I don't know what motherboard or memory I have.
I don't
have the
really.
GTX 1080.
I used to fuck with AMD a lot, but now I'm just kind of like,
It's all personal preference. I just didn't really care, and
Oh,
I
my
just
my,
decided to
my
get
com-
one.
old computer was like AMD MSI all the way, dude. Like, I was just all about that. I used to fucking like say that MSI AMD were better than Nvidia and all that and Intel, but Nvidia's like a lot better. I'm sorry, but like they kind of have the market cornered.
Mm-hmm. I guess it kind of depends on your personal preference between
It's honestly
AMD
down
and
to personal
Intel.
preference. But
It really is.
what I've noticed is to get like an AMD, like something with Intel specs from AMD, it sometimes costs a little bit more than it would to go
Yeah.
Intel.
Yeah. But I'm happy with mine. The Ryzen 7 fan that it came with, it's a really nice fan, and it doesn't overheat, which that's all I was looking for, was a CPU not overheating, because the one
I've never had
I
problems
had
with
was
overheat.
so bad.
I've never had problems with heat.
The problem with, after I moved, my house had some trouble with the ventilation system, because it was a brand new house, and they're still trying to get some stuff done. But after they fixed it, it still like got hot, but like the ventilation system, my house, the second floor is where my computer is, and it will always get so hot. Like, you'd
Dude,
walk down the
I don't even
stairs
wanna
and it was
hear
just
it.
cold.
I don't even want to hear it. I live in Texas, dude. It gets hot.
Well, now I'm happy.
Like, dude, what I love about it here, like, all right, so like on hot ass days, and if your air conditioner is not like full blast and it's not cold in your house and it's like relatively warm, the whole house can be like 120 degrees, but your floor is like a solid 10 degrees. It's always cold. Like
That's funny.
the floor is always cold no matter what. And like you could come in from a hot day, take your shoes off and just touch the floor and you just instantly fucking nut.
Okay.
It's that great, dude. If you never had cold floors on the bottom of your feet on a hot day, you're not living.
I think I might have 1 or 2 times. I should probably go soon because I still have to finish my paper.
Sleep. I got work tomorrow.
Tomorrow's my hardest day of classes. I have the most amount of classes tomorrow.
All right, guys. Sadly, this is the end. I don't know how much of what we talked about we're going to put in. But if you want to go to Optimal Gamers YouTube channel, link will be in the description. As always, guys, my name is Nightmare Gaming. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up helps out a lot with the way YouTube's been going lately with the new rules. likes are everything. And if you guys like this video, I really appreciate it. Like I said it before, subscribe to my channel. Comment down below. What would be the next big thing? Luke, what do you think the next big thing was?
Oh man,
Before we go.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I'd have time to think about that.
Comment down below. Let's bring SodaStream back. Let's bring home soda machines back, dude. We need that back.
I think in the next podcast I'll think of something by then.
I will too. But yeah, guys, it's been Nightmare Gaming. I see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.